In a magical land called Fairytopia, there were small fairy houses by the river. Butterflies danced over the flowing water, and the air was always filled with joy. At the heart of this kingdom stood a grand palace, home to the kind king and queen. They ruled with love and justice, and everyone in the land was happy. But their greatest weakness was their only daughter, Princess Isabella. Princess Isabella was unmatched in beauty. Her blue eyes sparkled like stars, and her golden hair flowed like silk. But in her heart, there was no place for kindness. She lived in pride and luxury. Her room overflowed with jewels, dresses woven from the colors of 7 valleys, and rows of shoes that glimmered like the morning sun. Yet, she looked at the poor fairies with disdain, turning away whenever she heard their pleas. The king and queen often reminded her, true greatness lies in serving others. But Isabella would laugh, straighten her jeweled crown in the mirror, and ignore their words. For her, life was nothing more than a grand party of wealth and beauty. One day, news spread through the palace. A prince from a distant land had arrived. His name was Alaric. Unlike other princes, he did not wear heavy jewels or carry golden treasures. He appeared in a simple suit, but his calm eyes and gentle smile captured every heart. When Princess Isabella entered the hall, all the other princes rushed to offer her gifts. Some brought rare jewels, some offered pearls, and others praised her beauty endlessly. But Alaric remained silent. He simply bowed and said, "Peace be upon the Princess of Fairytopia." These simple words struck Isabella's pride like lightning. That night, Isabella told her friends angrily, "How dare he? Everyone admires me, yet he says nothing. Tomorrow, I will make him bow before my beauty." Her friends laughed softly, but Isabella's pride grew even more. The next day, she wore her most dazzling gown. A red sparkling dress covered in blue gemstones, a blue jeweled crown upon her golden hair, and a matching necklace around her neck. She walked proudly to Alaric and asked, "Do you not see how everyone looks at me? Why don't you praise me like the others?" Alaric looked at her calmly and replied, "Beauty should touch the heart. Your face is fair, but your eyes hold only pride. True beauty shines only when it carries kindness and care." His words cut deep into Isabella's heart. Angry, she said, "If my world displeases you, then leave my kingdom." With sadness in his eyes, Alaric whispered, "One day, you will understand, not everything is about wealth." And he left the palace. After Alaric's departure, Isabella's world felt empty. The jewels still glittered, the music still played, but nothing warmed her heart. His words echoed in her mind, "Not everything is about wealth." For the first time, she began to feel a hollow space inside her. Slowly, change began to grow in Isabella's heart. She started visiting the poor, listening to their stories, and helping with their struggles. She sat with the sick, worked alongside laborers, and gave her time to those in need. The kingdom was shocked, the proud princess was transforming. Days turned to months, and Isabella's heart found peace in serving others. Yet, deep within, she could not forget Alaric. His memory lived in every kind act she performed, and his voice lingered in her soul. One day, news arrived. There was a great celebration in Alaric's kingdom. Isabella decided to go. When she arrived, she saw Alaric sitting among his people, smiling warmly, listening to their troubles, and sharing their joys. He was surrounded by love and respect, something Isabella now understood deeply. From a distance, she watched him quietly, her eyes filled with tears. She thought to herself, "If only he knew. I have changed. I am no longer the proud princess I once was." When the gathering ended and the people left, Isabella finally walked toward him. With trembling lips and teary eyes, she whispered, "Forgive me, Alaric. I never valued your words before. But now, I know. True happiness lies in sharing the pain of others." Alaric looked at her for a long moment, then smiled softly. Isabella, I have loved you from the very first day. I only wanted you to discover this truth yourself. And today, you are the woman I always dreamed of. He embraced her, and soon preparations for their wedding began. On the wedding day, the palace shone with lights and flowers, the stars bowed as if smiling, and fairies filled the sky with joy. Isabella, now in a golden bridal gown, stood beside Alaric, her beauty glowing not just from her dress, but from the kindness in her heart. Their story, once of pride and sorrow, became a tale of love and transformation forever remembered in Fairytopia.